Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Josian and this is Kingdom Sense. Today we're going to be taking a look at a fragrance that has been really hyped in the community. I love this line, and the fragrance is from a house called Lattaffa. Lattaffa has been making a lot of fragrances, a lot of really good fragrances, a very accurate fragrances. Their house is well known for doing clones or imitations or inspired by fragrances, and this is this is something of a original fragrance. This is not something that I know is a clone of something else. This is something completely different. But the fragrance that we're going to be talking about today is from the house of Lattaffa, and it's called Badi Al Oud. And it's Sublime. Badi Al Oud Sublime by Lattaffa. And I do have the Oud for Glory, which is Oud for Greatness clone, and I do have a Amethyst, the Lattaffa Badi Al Oud Amethyst, which is a clone of Initio's Atomic Rose. So we're gonna open this up and we're gonna check it out. Now, I have smelled it. My wife has put it on multiple times, and I can tell you that this is a banger. So what do you get? You get this Lattaffa box here. Pretty standard box, nice little box here. You have a sticker of authenticity in the back. Of apparently that's something that you need to be careful for now, because people are knocking off the knockoff. Like, they're knocking off Lattaffa. That's crazy. But the world we live in, right? So this is the fragrance Sublime Lattaffa at the top. You have Badi Al Oud at the bottom, and when you open it up, it opens up like so. There you go. And it sits right there nice and snug. It's like this little felt material. If you want to like display it or something like that, you can if you want to. But here's the bottle. And if you didn't know, this little card right here includes the notes. So we don't even have to look up the notes for the fragrance. So that's cool. But so here we have the bottle. It is a matte red bottle. This is a metal plaque that goes around. It is real metal plaque at the top, and then you have a plaque at the bottom. So they definitely didn't skimp out. They don't skimp out on these type of fragrances. You have Lattaffa on the back, and it is like a kind of like a rubberized type texture. The cap comes off. It doesn't click into place, so I would not do that. But it does come on. It slides in nice and snug. And let's do a few sprays and check it out, so I could show you what the atomizer looks like. So here's the atomizer. Nice wide distribution, so it's a nice atomizer. Wow. All right. So off the top, what can I tell you about this fragrance? This fragrance is a very juicy, watery, fruity type of fragrance. It's very sweet. It's not so much of a vanilla sweet or anything like that. It's more of like a fruity sweetness. You have like, it's like kind of like, it gives you like a raspberry cherry type of vibe. It's not cherry, but it gives you that type of feeling. It's like a very, the bottle is perfect color for what the fragrance smells like. It smells red for some reason. That's a perfect and it's rosy, but it's not a jammy or like an old lady rose. It's very sweet, youthful rose, if that makes sense. So let's check out, here is a little card. We're gonna open this up and we're gonna check out the notes. So the top notes, you have lychee. That's the real sweetness that you get here. It's a very distinct note. It's lychee. You have rose, and then you have apple. In the heart, you have some jasmine and plum. I love plum. I love fragrances with plum. And then on the base, you have some moss, you have vanilla, and you have patchouli. So what do you get from this? The notes are pretty accurate in my opinion. But what you get from this is a watery, juicy type of rose with the plum and the fruits, like the plum, the apple, and the lychee together, give it like this very, very sweet, fruity smell. And I think it smells incredible. To be honest with you, I think it smells so good. Now, who is it for? I think this will lean slightly towards feminine. I still think that men could rock this. If you like sweet, fruity fragrances, this definitely could be a unisex fragrance. I personally think that it leans more feminine. That's why my wife has been wearing this like crazy lately, and it is a beast performer. But we'll get to that later. So I would say young to middle-aged women would love this. I think any age would love this, but because of a sweetness, is the strong sweetness to it, I think that younger women will like this, and younger men would like it too. You would have to have the confidence to pull this off. This is the type of fragrance that if you're a guy and you want to wear this, you need to make sure that you're wearing the fragrance is not wearing you. You know what I mean? So this is definitely going to be a fragrance that you should look out for. It was at like $30, $33, something like that. But then people started getting hearing about it, and it started getting hype, and now it's going up to $40, $50. So if you could still get it at that price, I think the quality of this fragrance, it is well worth over $100. This is definitely a great fragrance, and is different. It's nothing like it's like nothing I've ever smelled before. It's not designer. I would say it's more in the niche realm. So, but it's not a very challenging niche fragrance. It's a very pleasing but very different and distinct scent. So I think that if you want to stand out from the crowd and smell different, I think that this is going to be the fragrance for you. Like I was saying before, performance. This projects so loudly for so long, and then it stays on your skin for over 10 or 11 hours. I've had my wife put this on before going to work. She does a 9-hour shift, comes back on the 10th hour, and I can still smell it on her easily. I don't even have to get close to her to smell it on her. So this is a beast fragrance, a beast performer. If you think of something like Herba Pura or fragrances like that are sweet, that are fruity, and they're just really, really strong, and if you put too much, you might give people headaches, this is that type of fragrance. You need to be careful of how many sprays you put on, because if you're gonna be in an enclosed area, you might give people some headaches. But I would say this is more of you could use it anytime, but I would say this is a spring, summer, fall type of fragrance. And I think it's more nighttime, summertime. If you wear it in the summertime, I would wear it at nighttime because it's very, very sweet. And it definitely works in the wintertime because of the sweetness will cut through that cold. So I think this is easily a year-round fragrance. You just need to adjust the sprays. If you're wearing it in the summertime, don't spray as much. And then if you're wearing it in the wintertime, you could spray a little bit more just so that it could cut through that cold. But those are my first thoughts and impressions on Sublime, Badi Al Oud Sublime by Lattaffa. I think it is a great buy. I think it's gonna be one of those things where you might want to get it now while you can, because later on you're not going to be able to find it, and then when you do find it, it's going to be way overpriced. So get it while you can. Lattaffa Sublime, it smells incredible. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I appreciate you all. If you like this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Leave a like on the video because it helps me out so much, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what is your favorite Lattaffa, if you have any. Right now, this is close to one of my favorite clone or Lattaffas or Middle Eastern fragrances that I've bought this year, period. So that's saying something. So let me know in the comments what's your favorite Middle Eastern fragrance, and let's have a conversation. But thank you guys again. I love you guys to death. God bless you all, and take care.